Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. Today, we are going to share with you the truth, which we are always trying to hide from you. Yes, brother. Always I try not to tell you the truth. That the only book in the world have the source of knowledge is the book. It's called Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. All right. So, how's everybody? I hope everybody is in good mood. Good mood. Don't say good mood, say good Quran. Come on. The only mood is exists is Quran. We know we eat Quran. We breathe Quran. I mean, come on. What are you talking about? What good mood? What this guy is talking about? That's not even right. It's not politically correct. This is racist, by the way, to say good mood. I mean, don't you notice that? So the Muslims, they say to us, Quran is amazing book, science. I mean, you go Muslim website. I mean, there's millions of videos. The one, by the way, who came with this Islamic science, the first one, his name is Harun Yahya. You can search his name. Just search for Adnan Oktar in YouTube, and you will see. You will not believe what you will see. A lot of science there. The science of belly dancing. But anyway, when the Muslims, they come to us and they say their book is a book of science, book of history, how truthful the lies of Muslims are. And you know what? If somebody is following a true God, why he lie? I mean, if you are a true believer, the question is, if we discover that all of those things are lies, the question should be, what kind of religion make the followers a true liar? You know what I mean? I mean, what is behind this religion? How this religion makes somebody an official liar? So in the front of us today, we will show you how Muslims, they try to to go through your brain by fooling you. Islam speak about geology. I mean, the Quran, the book of geology. Quran is the book of biology. Anything have G in the end, it's belong to Allah. Including G string. So biology, yes brother. Are you sure brother? Yes brother. History, yes brother. Allah, he knew history? Absolutely brother. Mathematics, brother, don't think that this is too big, brother. No, brother. Allah is very good in mathematics. Zoology, yes, brother. Allah is very good in zoology. There is a tribe, my cousin in Africa, they call them the Zulu. We can tell you that. Meteorology. You know, I wonder even why the names, they are not Arabic. I mean, all those science, they don't have Arabic names. But Allah is the source of all the science. I mean, look like the Muslim did not discover them until the Western made them, give them names, and they add the OG at the end. Brother, chemistry, brother. Allah is a scientist in chemistry. Brother, Allah is a scientist of... we flipped the page by mistake. Hold on. We missed it. Come on, don't do that to us. Let us go down. Okay, sorry for the technical difficulty. Allah is the source of astronomy. Yes, brother. Now, if I open my Skype right now, if there is any Muslim willing to call us and prove any of those to be true, or it's a lie. If there is a single Muslim have the courage. to discuss with us any of his choice. You see, the page is full of lies. Allah is the God, the scientist of physics. Atoms, the Quran mentioned the atoms. Cosmology, Allah, He is the God of cosmology. Hold on, I need to read it carefully. Cosmology. Who is a Muslim? He want to prove to me any of those not to be lies. You know, you can open the same article, you can read for us. Anyone? Do we have anyone? Because if we don't have any Muslim to call us and prove us wrong, then we have to go over them and we will start getting Allah busted. Anyone? Did you hear the airplane? You know? Allah is the first one who... Okay, how? Allah explained to us as an example, science, I just heard the airplane. It's fun to live next to the airport. So, brother, look how Allah explained how the airplane work. Nobody can explain it like Allah. Allah, He wanted to, Allah, He opened a Twitter account and He decided to explain to us how the birds, they fly. So Allah, He come with this. Don't they look at the birds? Okay, I'm looking now. Hold, poised in the midst of the air, in the sky. Okay. Nothing hold them but the power of Allah. If. So the airplane I just heard now in the sky is hold in the sky because Allah, He hold it from falling down. That's deep. That is very deep. Even Scooby-Doo agree with me. Look at this. Chapter 76, different verse. I mean, Allah, He is a scientist, you know. Okay. Who is holding the birds from falling down? Don't they observe the birds above them, spreading their wings and folding them? Okay. None can uphold them except Allah. I mean, you idiot. You just said they are spreading their wings. And you claim that you are the one who's holding them. So what the wings are doing? Hello? This is the science of a Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I wish I can see you, so I can get the version and have fun with you. The chapter of Scooby-Doo. This is science. This is why the F-16, the F-35, and this is why the spaceship are not falling down, because Allah is holding them. Is that why Emirates and Turkey and Saudi Arabia are desperate to buy our plane? Why you don't buy the airplane from Allah? He's the one who's holding them. Do you think Allah is holding the airplane of Trump? Trump, he keeps traveling every day. And who is holding the airplane of a Trump from falling down? Allah. Allah, brother. Oh boy. Actually, you know, I'm thinking to convert to Islam. And I wanted to know how Islam tastes, but I want to do what David would do, you know. But he did not eat it, he just chew it. I should not do that. I saw in Thailand people, they are eating bugs. I prefer to eat bugs, not to eat the Quran, to be honest with you. I mean, this is bugs, man. What is this? What is this? The Muslims make articles about things you cannot even imagine, claiming that the Quran have them. And we have the challenge right now, right here, for any Muslim to prove anything they say in those articles to be true. Zoology, meteorology. What meteorology mean? Actually, I need to look at dictionary. What meteorology mean? You know, my English is limited. You know, because I study my English in Afghanistan. We are the top in everything. You know, meteorology. Sow, breeze, organic effect, wind, volcanic, all of this in the Quran. I cannot resist this. I'm going to click on it. What do you think, guys? Shall we click? Shall we click? Which one you want me to click at? I prefer if a Muslim make the choice. Anyone? Shall we click at the meteorology? Let us click at meteorology. I became curious. Is it curious? Yeah, it's like curious, you know, like coming from the word like curiosity, like which mean kara and esity, you know, it's we just put it together, you know, it's very easy to learn English, brother. Look, you click at meteorology, and then you find yourself in different zoology, like sea breeze, orographic effect. It's in the Quran. Volcanic cases. Wind. Acid rain. Micro burst. I'm getting brusted here. I want to see this as micro burst. Hold on. Let us look at micro burst. This is new for me. I did not see this one before. Microburst. Okay, microburst. It says here, Bible describes 4 winds, one wind from each 4 corners of the earth. Although this is turned out to be false, the Bible talking about surface wind more parallel to the ground. Nobody knew at that time about downdraft that hit the ground. Okay, hold on. So the Bible, when he speak about the 4 corners of the earth, this is proven to be false. Okay, hold on, let me get you busted. First of all, 4 corners of the earth, speaking about 4 direction. You just mentioned the wind, right? So it's direction, where the wind coming from. The idiot. And when a human being, he speak about wind is coming, I mean, do I need to talk about wind coming from above and wind? Always, even now in the news, you say the wind is coming from the east, the wind is coming from the west. I mean, you are a bunch of an idiot. But let me show you. Isn't it this in your Quran saying that the earth have edges? Is that our book or your book? And the Muslim in their translation, they say here like outlined borders. Well, borders. The earth have borders. And here he used the word the land. It's for sure it's about the land, not like you can't say atmosphere. It is about the land. What is the edges of the land? Change the translator, you will see how the word edges will appear. You know, word in the Quran appear, disappear, depend in the translator. Here it says outlined borders. Change the translator. Go to different one. Let us see. You know, you have to find somebody who have little decency. Borders. What is the word borders? I mean, why they keep putting the word borders? Because they are trying to hide that the Quran says the earth have edges. Let us see different translator. Hold on. Let's see this guy. we come diminishing its extreme. What is this? What, this guy is even went so far with his stupidity. It is a different one. You see, we have to play this game, sadly, because there is no decency in those who translate the Quran. Direction. What is this? Okay, hold on. I mean, things is getting messed up, man. Until now, not here we go. Finally, we got somebody is honest. He used the word edges. For this is what the word says in Arabic. Finally. Do you see it, edges? How the earth has edges. So, brother and sister, the Bible says 4 corners of the earth. Go to Merriam dictionary and you will find that 4 corners of the earth is a figure of a speech used until now about direction, even about something even virtual, like, you know, even the map, which is not really exist. In the maps it exists, it's just virtual. You can put the map in the table in any direction you want, still you can see the east it's in the map, but it's not in reality. Which means you can place the map, the east will be facing the west, still you say this is the east. Why? Because it's in the map. So it is in your book who claim that the earth is a flat and the earth has edges. And you will notice right away when they want to explain the Quran to you, right away they try to attack the Bible. Now let us see the claim they are coming with in the Quran. Where they get this from? I became curious. All those things you see they copy from a website, and here we go. So now Allah is going to tell you that the wind is not coming from the east and the west. And they are quoting for us this verse. Look at this. This verse is speaking about that the wind is coming in this direction. How? Brother, this verse is speaking about the wind coming down in this direction. Are you sure? Okay, let's read the verse together. You know, I mean, it's just so stupid to the point they use a verse speaking about, you know, like you are going to be throwing. The Muslim believe in something is called al-Hawiyah. If we go in the Quran, I find that those articles are very great opportunity to expose the lies of Muhammad, not only the lies of Muslims. In chapter his home is the abyss. Hey, what the word abyss mean? And hold on, I need to use Google translation, because I cannot say this word is correct translation or not if I don't know the word, brother. Abyss, what abyss mean? Hold on. Abyss. Bottomless. See? Like when you see, okay, so this is, you can see it's a correct translation. So the one who is not a believer, Allah will throw him, like, you know, in an endless hole. Hawiyah. And what is the Hawiyah? It's a hole full of fire. So when we look at the verses which he is this article quoting, it's speaking about birds falling down, or let us say a target falling down, and then a bird snatch that target. The target is falling down. Let us say there's a bird injured, and then an eagle and the injured bird is falling down so fast, and then the eagle, he come and he grab him. This is what the verse is talking about. Let us go and read the verses, and so we can laugh together and get them busted. What this is have to do with the direction of the wind? Read carefully and laugh. And you will notice, by the way, that Muslim translation, let us show first the Muslim translation in English here, to see what translation they are using. Being true to Allah without associating anything with Him. Whoever associate anything with Allah, it is as thought he has fallen from the sky and was snatched by the birds, or was taken down by the wind to a deeper place. Anyone here see where this is fit with the picture they are showing us? You see, this is their translation. We do not need to explain. Anyone see where this is fit with this article? First of all, you are not taken down by the wind. You are taken down by your weight. It's not the wind who will take you down. If you don't have a weight, if you don't have a physical shape, if you don't have a physical existence, wind have no effect on you. And actually, wind most likely is going to be an obstacle in your way when you are falling down. So when we go and read the verse in the Quran, and we read their interpretation, trying to make it look something different, totally different, we will see how the deception works. Or what the verse saying, that those who don't believe, and remember, those things will happen only to those who don't believe. This is not a natural thing to happen to everybody. This is only for those who don't believe. What will happen to them? Anyone who assigns partners with Allah, he will be the same as, if anyone assigned partners to Allah, as if he had fallen from heaven and being snatched up by the birds. And the wind had swept, like, between two brackets, like a bird on its prey, and thrown him into the far distant place. In order to understand what is the far distant place, the translation here, by the way, it's false, not far distance. It says fi makanin sahiq, which means very deep down place. Change the translator, you will see how it is, how it works. Not a single translation is honest. Look, the wind had thrown him in too far of a place. It says sahiq, you idiot. I mean, who is the one who taught those people Arabic? Maybe they are using Google Translation. Let us see. See? We just changed the translator. Look what happened. Alright? So all what the Quran is saying, that if you don't believe in Allah, and this is not for everybody, and this is not happening. This will happen to those who don't believe in Allah. This is about the judgment day. And this is why here it says the same phrase, the same word, that those who don't believe in Allah, Allah will throw them in a deep hole in a raging fire. We just showed you the verse, how Allah explains, supposedly, that the birds don't fall down because Allah is holding them. So how Allah, He understands the wind you are talking about, how the wind function as you claim, But Allah, He don't understand that the wind is the one carrying the birds. And remember, both verses mention the word birds. So we are not, mixing things up. What is holding the birds from falling down? Allah is explaining, not only the birds actually, even the sky is held by Allah from falling down. Let us see the verses. Read with me. Don't they look at the birds, how they are holding in the middle of the sky? The Muslim, they inserted the word air here. Nothing holding them but the power of Allah. So why you don't mention it? Because the other verse is mentioning that there's birds, and those birds are snatching the thing. But who is holding the birds from falling down? Is it the wind? It's Allah. Nothing is holding them from falling down but Allah. Here you see how the Muslims, they try to make from something very silly, very stupid, about a threat that Allah will send you in a hellfire, in deep hole. He will burn you there. You will fail in endless place. It's you could be going. When you are going down. If you are throwing yourself from the top of a cliff, jumping in the water, so you will feel the same. You will feel that, you are going so down, and Muhammad explaining, you will be a target for everything supposedly bad, like the birds are snatching you and eating you. Suddenly, this is about the movement of the air, and this is about what the title name? Microbe rust. Microbe rust. Now, as long we are talking about the wind and how those things work, but isn't it the Quran says that the thunder is an angel? And remember, Muslims, they are speaking about their book as not a metaphorical book no more. So we cannot say that, we cannot play the game of metaphorical. If we go in the Quran, in chapter 13, verse number 13, how the Quran explain to us the thunder. So Allah, He understands the wind, but He don't understand the thunder. The thunder, according to the Quran, is an angel who praise Allah, and he is in charge of the wind. His name is Mr. Thunder. Read with me and love. And the thunder, this is an angel who is in charge of the cloud, driving them, while he constantly proclaims his praise, that he says glory be to Allah through his praise. So Allah is a scientist in the wind. He is an idiot in the thunder. It makes sense. I mean, come on. This is a very legitimate argument. Allah, He did not take a class about thunder. He took a class about wind. Like a break wind as an example. Is very good in that. So, the deception is beyond imagination. وَيُسَبِّحُ الرَّعْدُ بِحَمْدِهِ وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ مِنْ خِيفَتِهِ. Can we say any more that this is metaphorical? Because by the way, I can say this is metaphorical, right? It is not. Because remember, the Muslims are the one who is making from everything literal, not metaphorical no more. The verse we were reading for you about the deep place, it was about punishment of hell. And this will happen the judgment day. This is not every day happening. Same time, we cannot play the game of metaphorical no more, because you are the one who agreed that this is not metaphorical. Read with me. This is your scholars agreeing, and this is your interpretation, that the thunder is an angel. He's a charge in the cloud. His name is Mr. Thunder. Let us see Ibn Kathir. Maybe Ibn Kathir is a smarter. Shall we? chapter 13, verse number 13. Because you maybe, maybe you don't like it, I mean, what we can do, customers come first. And the funny, by the way, they will say to you, liar, liar, I'm showing you your own scholars. Here Allah, He speak about the cloud and He speak about the thunder right away. وَيَنْشُؤُ السَّحَابُ الثِّقَالُ. Allah, He make a heavy cloud, which this is the full of rain. Okay? وَيُسَبِّحُ الرَّعْدُ بِحَمْدِهِ. And the ra'd, the thunder, glorify and praise Allah. Is that metaphorical? We will see. All right. According to the Quran, actually, the clouds speak, and the cloud laugh. Verily Allah, the originator of the cloud, and they speak in the most beautiful voice and laugh in the most beautiful manner. That's His science. Isn't it? It appears, and Allah has the best knowledge, that the cloud voice in reference to the thunder, and its laughter is lightning. So when you hear the thunder, that is the cloud, brother, laughing. And when you see the lightning, the cloud voice in reference to the thunder and its laughter is the lightning. All right. What we can say, I mean, this is science. But by the way, I mean, where is the interpretation here? Hold on. He sent the thunderbolt and He strike His will indicate that He sent thunder to punish them. Hold on. Yeah, this is not Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir in English, but this is not Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Where is Ibn Kathir? You see, hold on. Let's look for Ibn Kathir in Arabic and see what Ibn Kathir in Arabic say. Always Muslims, when they translate Arabic books, they eat 90% of the interpretation. 90% will be gone. They chew it, It's gone. Okay, let's see what is Ibn Kathir here in the interpretation, as long as we are talking about Ibn Kathir. Where is Ibn Kathir? Al-Baghawi, Ibn Abbas. I'm just trying to find. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. You see, all of this in Arabic, we cannot find it in English. Look. All of this does not exist in the English page. It's gone. All right. This part here is exist, but the rest is gone. All right. Let us see. Read carefully. This is Ibn Kathir. But why in English we cannot find this in Ibn Kathir? بلغنا أن البرق ملك له أربعة وجوه. We heard that the thunder, he is an angel, have 4 faces. One face, the face of a human, and one the face of a bull or a cow, and one face of an eagle, and one face of a lion. And if he move his tail, that is the lightning. How come we cannot find this in Ibn Kathir in English? Did you see? Look, where we can find, I'm going to, by the way, I'm going to open this page for you. Hold on. I will open Ibn Kathir directly from the University of Saudi Arabia. And I will copy the link as it is, and I'll put it on Google Translate, Google website, browser, I mean, because we are not using Google browser here. And we will translate. And then we need to ask ourselves, why in Ibn Kathir in English, it doesn't show what it says in Ibn Kathir in Arabic? And how they say this is translation of Ibn Kathir. The rat ate it? Chew it? So here we go. This is the official government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Official, this is government owned. And this is the true book of Ibn Kathir. And I will click translate to English. And all of us, we will be dying at the liars. Lying from laughing. Read carefully, brother. Read carefully, brother. What happened? All right. God sent rain, so nothing better than him, blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. We are getting closer. We heard that, we learned that the thunder, you see here the translation coming as lightning. This is the thunder, because it says al-barq. Has 4 faces. The face of a human being, the face of a bull. Actually, he looked like a bull, to be honest with you. I mean, come on. He hit you like, I mean, come on. The face of an eagle and the face of a lion. That is science. And as you see, they are talking about it as a creature. The thunder is a creature in the Quran. This is why you cannot trust any Islamic book translated by Muslims, including the Quran. Everything look embarrassing, they took it off from the English translation. And you can say 90, they filter as much as they can, but most of it is gone. Right? Do we have any Muslim have a comment about the thunder is an angel? Anyone? And as you see, we are showing you your own books, not ours. Your own scholars, not ours. Actually, the thunder, he have helpers. He have 140,000 angels help him. This is Ibn Abbas saying, the thunder, he prays when he sing. By his command, it's an angel who is also saying the voice of the sky. So do the angels. Let me see where we can find the story of he have 70,000 angel in the right side of him and 70,000 angel in the left side of him. So when he move his right hand, it's like an orchestra, leader, orchestra. Let me try to find the interpretation for that, where it says that. All those things the Muslims, they don't want to see you, to show you. And now they're trying to fabricate a new meaning of the Quran, which is far away from what the Quran is saying. The purpose is very simple, how we can fool them. How we can do it. Right? Very simple. Okay, hold on. I found the interpretation for this. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. And this is again the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I will click translate to English in front of your eyes. Be my witness. This is not my translation. A Muslim trying to call. Hold on, let me finish this, and I will open my Skype for him. No problem. All right. This page could not be translated because I'm not using Google page. All right, hold on. Give me a second. You have to use Google browser in order to do so. Let's see. All right. Read with me carefully. Does it say how the angel Thunder, Mr. Thunder, function? Let us see. He is an angel who is in charge of the cloud. So what his real job? Is to direct the cloud. The translation here is really messed up, but let's do this. We will search for the word because it's hard to find Google translation. I see it doesn't show here. Hold on. See, I click a translation, but I'm trying to find where is the sentence. It says the 70,000 here in front of me. It says here. This is in Arabic. Anyone who speaks Arabic, any Muslim who knows Arabic, he knew that we are not making things up. He is an angel who is in charge of the cloud, and he is the one. Allah, he made him in charge. So he prays Allah, and if he prays Allah, not a single angel in the cloud except he raises his voice too, and then drops of rain will come. And now let's continue. It says here, he is an angel sitting in a chair between the sky and the earth, and in his right side is 70,000 angels. 70 what? 1,000 angels. Actually, I found it here, but this is why the translation was messed up. See, it says here, this is Google translation. He is not a king, he is a malak. You see the Google translation translating the word angel as a king. He is an angel sitting on a chair between the heaven and the earth. And on his right are 70,000 angels. And in his left, the same number. So if he turn his right to his right, the 70,000 in the right, they praise Allah because of the fear of Allah. And if you turn to the left, the other 70, they praise Allah for the fear of Allah. And this is explained the sound of the thunderbolt. Do you see the science? This is very scientific and we have to agree. So Allah, He knew how the wind functioned, but He did not know how the thunder functioned. The thunder is an angel. Let's open Skype so we can give opportunity to Muslims to speak to us. Just please be nice. Don't force me to be rude with you. If you are going to be rude, I am not the kind of a person you can intimidate. Be careful. The first thing the Muslims they try to do is try to change the topic when you talk to them. You talk about tomato, they speak about potato. Okay, where is the guy? Footy? Okay, what? Okay. Ah, this person, he called me before. You know, this guy is, you know, this is an idiot. He is not a Muslim. This is not a Muslim. Don't you see his name even? Jake Footy. He's blocked from before. He's an idiot. He tried just to bother us. Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim would like to share with us the science of Allah? And you know what? Now they cannot say this metaphorical, and you are making it. I mean, it's you Muslims making it all about science and literally. It's you Muslims who are translating, and this is your interpretation. This is your top scholars. This is your top scholars. This is not me. And again, why Ibn Kathir in English have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir in Arabic? They have no honesty, they have no dignity. Do we have any Muslim who would like to call us? Anyone? Okay. I'm just looking at Skype, I don't see anyone. After we finish our podcast, you will see how many of them they will start posting and making stupid comments. So Allah do not know anything about the sky, how the sky function. Actually, Allah, He believe, which means Muhammad, that the sky itself is being held from falling on us. How that can be? Is that really possible, that the sky is really held by Allah from falling on us? And when we say the sky, what does that mean? Let me show you something here. If I say to you, the size of my land is the size of the earth and the heaven, aren't we claiming that my land have equal size of two things in the same time? Read carefully. What is the size of the chair of Allah? Here you see, they translate, they say, His throne extends over the heaven and the earth. It doesn't say extend, it says wisahu, the width of it, the size of it. Okay, how your chair can be in the size of the earth and the heaven? Any Muslim can tell us? The earth is just a little tiny dust inside the space. So if the throne of Allah is in the size of the heaven, I mean, why you even mention the earth to say in the size of the earth and the heaven? And here you see the Muslim translation, which is based on deception, trying to fool you, so you will not understand what, you know. They will say to you again, this metaphorical. It's not metaphorical. We showed you how Muhammad claimed that the sun goes every day under the throne of Allah, which is in the top of a murky water. Is that metaphorical? And we showed you a person who her name is Fifi Leak, who said, yes, you know, I am Fifi, I agree with this, and I approve this message. You remember? He says, put this in your skull. This is reality. What is reality? The sun goes every day from the east to the west and prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. So where is the sun will go? The sun will not pass the edge of the earth, for this is where the throne of Allah. And here the funny is, if Allah's throne is above all the heaven and the earth, why the sun goes and prostrate under the throne of Allah? If the throne is above us anyway, because wherever you go, you are under Allah's throne. You know what I mean? If the Quran is saying the throne of Allah is above all the earth and the heaven, so why Muhammad saying the throne, the sky, the sun goes, i.e. travel to prostrate itself under the throne of Allah? Because it doesn't matter where you need to go, it's anywhere. Now you look up the throne of Allah, I see his ass. Right now I see his ass, oh, he's doing poo-poo. That's a bird. Allah is not a bird. Do you see the stupidity? To make it simple, let us say this is the earth. The Quran described the earth as an object have a shape of something, have edges, like a table, flat surface. So let us say that this is the earth. And then Allah's throne is in the top. And the size of Allah's throne is the same size of both the earth and the heaven. And the verse in the front of us saying that, chapter 2, verse number 255. So why does sun need to go to prostrate underneath the throne of Allah if the throne of Allah in the top of the sun already? My friend, they are telling me that this guy insane, he died. I mean, I feel sorry for him. We cannot make fun of a dead man, you know. I feel sorry for him. Right now he's going to go, and the virgins are waiting for him. You know, you should not be sad. I mean, this brother now, he have no panty, long list of beautiful women, you know, very beautiful. They are getting ready for boom boom. I mean, he seek the bee boom. He got the boom boom. You get what you ask for. So die. So what you can do? I mean, all of us will die. But everyone who will go where he belong. The one who belong to Allah, he go to the pimp Allah. What Allah he provide? Pimpy house. Yeah. So he go. What we can do? We cannot make fun of a dead man. He was a stupid. We feel sorry for him. We try to save him. Too late now. So any Muslim have an idea how the throne of Allah is above Allah throne for sure? I mean, it's so big, brother, and it is the size of the earth and the heaven. Yet the throne of Allah, the sun need to go from the east to the west to do what? To prostrate under Allah's throne. Obviously Muhammad is lying. Because if the throne of Allah is above us and it's so big, we do not need to go anywhere to prostrate. And here another question actually. If the sun need to go from the east to the west to prostrate to Allah throne, that's when Allah is in the west. So why you Muslim praying to the Kaaba? Guys, are you getting my point? As long the fool Muhammad saying that the throne of Allah is the size of the heaven and the earth, and the verse in front of us, and the hadith saying, and this is Muhammad talking, that the sun goes every day to prostrate itself under Allah's throne. And where is that location? Is in the west, because the sun goes from the east to the west. To make it more clear to you, I am going to show you the same hadith but with more details, because Muhammad, he repeat the same story many times, you know, it's a talking machine. So here you will see that the sun will keep going every day, i.e. travel. He said it goes. Do you know where the sun goes? He said Allah and his apostle know better, because Muhammad is a genius. You know, he used to have a girlfriend, her name is Jean, and she always said to him, yes, nobody say no to Muhammad. So that's why we call him genius. It goes, i.e. travel, till prostrate itself under Allah's throne. Okay, where is Allah's throne? In the west. Read it carefully. And then it take permission to rise again and permit it. And then at the time will come when it about to prostrate itself, but prostration will not be accepted. It will be asked permission to go on its course, but will not be permitted. But it will be ordered to return whence it has come. Come to who? Come to Allah, to prostrate, which is what? The west. So Allah's throne is in the size of the earth and the heaven, but yet I need to go to the west, which is America, in order to prostrate for Allah. Is that the White House? So Allah, brother, he knew everything about science. Otherwise, how Allah he knew that the sun goes from the east to the west? And Allah explained to us the movement of the sun every 24 hours. The sun every day go, i.e. travel. Actually, I heard that the sun is going to open a YouTube blog because it's keep it traveling. Any Muslim have a comment? Allah in the west. But this is contradiction for what Muhammad said. I mean, this guy is really a stupid fool. You see, always when you have information in your head, try to use the processor. God, he gave you a gift. It's called the brain. Many people don't use it, sadly. If we go right now in the hadith, and we ask the Muslims, Muhammad, he went up to heaven, right? They say, yes, brother. He went to the lotus tree, brother. Yes, brother. Okay, where is the lotus tree located? In heaven, brother. Okay. Where is the heaven located, brother? Up, brother, up, 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 up. Brother, according to your prophet, the heaven is not located up, it's located in Ethiopia. When your prophet, he went to the heaven, he saw the river of Nile and the river of Euphrates coming from under lotus tree, which is next to the house of Allah. So hold on. The other hadith, Allah's throne is in the top of the west. In this hadith, Allah's house is in Ethiopia. I mean, here with me, if you go on the website, they told you about Allah. He have what? Geology, geography. He know everything. I mean, this guy, he genius. He have what? He knows what is the one about cosmology? Wait, hold on. Geology. Here we go. Geology. This is geology. According to the geology of Allah, the Nile River is under the throne of Allah, sorry, next to the house of Allah, next to the lotus tree, which is in the seventh heaven. Must be true. I mean, this is proven to be true. So Allah, He knew how the wind function according to Muslim, but you do not know where is the Nile River is coming from. And by the way, the funny is, the Nile River is thousands of miles away from the Euphrates River. So how both of them, they are coming under one tree? A tree. The Nile River is coming from under a tree. I was raised to the lotus tree and saw four river. Let me sing it. I was raised to the lotus tree and I saw a four river, two which were coming, two were coming out, and two they were coming in, and two they were coming out. It was four rivers. Those which coming out were the Nile River, and the one next to it, it was the Euphrates. And those which were going in were two rivers in paradise, then I was given. La 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 la, la 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 la, what a romantic donkey. The Nile River is under the tree of Allah in the seventh galaxy. Muhammad, he did not go to heaven. Muhammad, he went to Ethiopia, and the idiot is drunk. I don't have anything in you, Arun. My friend, I will make a new book for you. Get out of here. Don't come here, idiot. You don't have anything in you. I'm out of here. So why you donkey keep coming? Looking for grass? No, actually today we mentioned many new things. We mentioned that the throne of Allah is in the west. Right? We connected many dots together. So I mean, you know, people are very rude and stupid. What do you want me to do? Create a new book for you? And if you learn enough about Islam and you do not need me, don't come. Stupid people. Are you a Muslim? The Muslim should say the same now. But there's nothing new in the Quran. That's it. They have the Quran for 1400 years. And now we discovered that the Nile River is in the under Allah lotus tree. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Sorry, my singing was not good. I'm drinking coffee. You see, I cannot resist this coffee. I can resist getting married, but I cannot resist coffee. There's two things I cannot resist: coffee and tomato. My mom, she said to me, one day if you meet a girl, her name is Tomato, you will marry her. Maybe she's right, but I've not met her yet. I can resist Allah, easy. I can resist the science of Muhammad, so easy. But I can't resist tomato. Any Muhammadan? My Skype is on. Until now, we did not even receive one text from a Muslim. Not even one. Can you sing Opening of Islamize Me, David Wood, the song? I don't involve with the business of others, my friend. We support our brothers and sisters who do the work fighting the cult of Muhammad, but I don't get involved with their. I do my things in my own way. Anyone? Do we have any Muslim? Who is a Muslim want to show us anything really legitimate? I mean, as you see, this is stupid. The sun set under... isn't it Muhammad who said that the sun set in the murky water? And this is in the Quran and in the Hadith. And it's Sahih. They will say to you, it's Sahih chain, not Sahih. It's the same. That means nothing broken. It's authentic. Those people are trustworthy. And it is in total agreement with the Quran. Anyone? If you don't want to talk about science in the Quran, I mean, we can talk about different things. Any Muslim? Anyone? I should get married. I know. Yeah. I'm going to create a profile in the Virgin website. And Allah will give me an option to receive 72 Virgin. Because I'm not a good believer, you know, in Allah. 70, by the way, 72. Many people do not know that this is the lowest number. This is not for the good believer. The good believer, he might have billions. You know, this is for the band. The band, like he don't really believe too much. And he will give you 300,000 little boys, which is fun. I mean, 2 boys can drive you crazy if you have them in the house. 300,000, what I would do with them? Or there's a hadith that says, I think we can find it here in English, which says 80,000. Hold on. Da'if, brother, da'if. Look at this one. This one is gone. This one, there is no translation. It's gone. Look what happened to the translation. Do you think the mosquito ate them? Like what? What happened? What is the translation? Is that because it's very embarrassing and stupid? What is the translation? I mean, what the point of this? Okay, hadith number, book number 38, hadith number 2761. So this is the only translation you come with for this hadith? The number? Unbelievable. Hey, brother, when you go to heaven, brother, you will be wearing a crown, and the lowest pearl of those crown is going to be enough to light the east and the west. Are we going to go blind in the heaven? This is why they don't translate it. I mean, this is stupid. One of the pearls in your crown in the heaven is going to be enough to light all the east and the west. What east, what west? What about the north? And this is going two direction. The flashlight have 2 sides only. Straight beam, laser. Anyway, it's not translated. So let us find different one, brother. Different one. We found different one. We found at least the least of the people. The least. The least. This is not the highest. This is the least of paradise in possession. Is one with 80,000 servants. Those are boys, and 72 wives. Do you see it? This is the least. So when somebody says to you a Muslim will get 72, this is not true. This is only for the one who don't pray, he don't worship, he don't go and attack the Christians and the Jews, the one not doing jihad. This is for the bad Muslim. At least 80,000 little boy and 72 wives. Hold on, I mean the numbers of the servant doesn't match with the family size. Okay, I have 72 wives, and I am going to be number 73. All right, so we are 73. Why we need 80,000 servant? Any Muslim? What is that, brother? You know, I'm always afraid from saying it makes sense, because once I, by mistake, instead of saying make sense, it says make sex. Be careful, brother, because you talk about sex in Islam a lot. So like things make sense is mixed with make sex, because it's the same in Islam. This is always about sex. It makes sex, makes sense, sorry, it makes sense. This is very true. And those boys are so white. They are so what? They are so white like pearls. If we call Zakir Naik, he will explain to us how it works. Only Zakir Naik, he can explain things nobody knows. You know, he's the best. Forget about the rest.
Hello?
This is not Zakir Naik. I called the wrong number. Hold on. This is his. Yeah, what is answering? Let me change the number. I know all his numbers. This is the one in his bathroom. I'm not answering. So what happened, Zakir Naik? His cell phone is the best way, I think. Christian Prince, I did not call me. Zakir Naik, how in the world you know it's me, man? First of all, you are the one who only the person who call me when I'm having intercourse. Secondly, you are very boring. And I have nothing new. Okay, but do you know what I'm going to ask you? I don't know what to know. Your question is very simple. I will refute it all. Okay, the hadith says, I know what the hadith says. Which hadith? I'm not going to tell you. So you do not know. I know exactly what hadith you are talking about. Okay, so which hadith I'm talking about? I'm not going to tell you. So you know which hadith I'm talking about. Okay, give me the answer. Don't tell me which hadith. I'm not going to give the answer. Give me the question first. No, you said I know. You said you know the hadith. So why you don't give me the answer as long as you know, Mr. I know? Christian Prince, I am sexy and you know it. Okay, what does have to do with our topic? Because simply you are trying to make me look bad. And don't worry. Women, they love me. And they invite me everywhere. In Malaysia, in Tamalia, everywhere. I go there, I eat hummus, not like you. I eat rice, not like you. I eat seed kebab, not like you. And I'm getting really healthy. Man, you are going like, if I turn the fan on, you will fly. I mean, what healthy you are talking about? Christian Prince, respect yourself. Is that what this guy taught you? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go back to the topic, Zakir Naik. So, what this hadith is talking about? Christian Prince, I told you I'm not going to answer you. So who's going to answer us? Allah can answer you. Okay, shall I call Allah? Respect yourself. Allah don't use cell phone. Why? First of all, the reception is not working there. No, that makes sense. Suddenly a Muslim is speaking sense finally. Secondly, the hadith said that Allah comes down every third part of the night. And obviously that means that there is no reception and Allah cannot hear you from far distance. Oh, okay. He cannot hear me from far distance. Do you think if we use like an app like Viber or WhatsApp, like I can send Allah WhatsApp? Christian Prince, you are disrespectful and I'm going to hang up on you. Okay, hang up. Well, because you said to me and hang up, I'm not going to hang up. Okay, don't hang up. Well, because you said to me not hang up, I'm going to hang up. Okay, hang up. I'm not going to hang up. Zakir Naik, are you going to answer that story or not? What is the story? Finally, the hadith says that the least people in paradise, they will have 80,000 little boys to serve them. Why the number is so big? If my family, I will have 72 wives and plus me. Christian Prince, first you are not going to be there.
Don't put yourself in the story. This is only for Muslims, and you are a kafir. Okay, so you and 72 wives, total is 73. Why the numbers of the servants is 80,000? I will explain to you. First of all, your house is going to be very big.
How big?
The Prophet said that the bedroom is going to be in the size of a big, huge pearl. The distance between them is the same distance between Yemen and all the way to Syria.
Between Yemen to Syria?
Exactly.
That's so huge.
Exactly. And this is why you need a lot of servants. Imagine you say, okay, I want you to wipe the floor. How long is it going to take them if they are 2 servants?
A lot.
Exactly. So he needs 80,000 servants.
To wipe the floor.
Exactly.
In the heaven there's dust.
In the heaven there's no dust.
Do in the heaven people get dirty?
In the heaven nobody get dirty.
What about the clothing? Do they get wrinkles there? Maybe iron?
In the heaven nobody has a clothes will be ruined or get wrinkled.
Maybe they will do cooking?
In the heaven nobody will do cooking. Allah will send the food. You say you wish something, Allah is going to be there.
Okay, so what is the servant for? You just say there's no dust, there's no dirt, there's no clothes to do laundry, and nothing. So what is the servant for?
Christian Prince, this is very stupid question. I'm not going to answer it.
But if there is no cooking, no laundry, no dust, no cleaning, what the servant will do? They will serve you doing what?
Christian Prince, open the Quran.
Okay, I open the Quran. Which one? The one been eaten by David Wood or the one you have?
Christian Prince, first of all, you can eat the Quran.
Yeah, no, somebody ate it.
This is a lie. For Allah preserve the Quran.
Okay, well he did.
Allah, he preserve it and he will put the page back.
Yeah? It's still missing. What are you talking about?
Allah, he going to skip the question. Second question.
Oh, okay. This is Zakir Naik. Oh boy. What servant? You see, they lie when they translate. Because let us say the word it says khadim, which means servant. But the khadim is someone who do service for you. But what kind of service? If your clothes will never get dirty, will never need laundry, will never need ironing, you will never need cooking, nobody even sweat, you do not need the shower. So what the servant will do? Any Muslim can tell us? What is the servants will be doing? Those are 6 children. Anyone? And by the way, if they say to you, where you get this, like in the heaven, people will not have clothes will not wrinkles or they get dirty, etc. This is in the Quran. This is not in the Hadith, you know. If we go to the yellow page of Muhammad, we will find the following. Let us go first to the Hadith to confirm. Because the clothes Allah will give you, it's Allah clothes. And those clothes are the clothes of eternity. So look what Muhammad said. He would get in paradise and he would be made to enjoy such everlasting. Everlasting. What is the everlasting?
lest that he would neither become destitute, nor would his clothes wear out, nor his youth would be decline or would decline. So the clothes of Muslims will never be ruined. Muslim will never take a shower. Muslim will never get dirty in the heaven. So what the servants are for? And the funny that in the Quran, it says that Allah will give you clothing made in Iran by the Persian. As an example, let's first go from here. If you ask a Muslim, what is the clothes you will wear in heaven, he will give you this verse. These will have the Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden, okay. Beneath which rivers flow, reclining in comfort or comfortable, like a chair, right? Supposedly, you know, and there's a cushion behind them, and they will be adorned with a bracelet of gold. Bracelet of gold. So now I am in heaven and I'm wearing bracelet of gold. What for? See, when a human being he start wearing, let us say, what they call it, accessories, that because what? Let us say expensive accessories like gold or diamonds. Anyone knows why? That is a sign that you are not satisfied with the way you are. You want to add more things to your body appearance to make you look better. So how in the world I am in heaven, where gold should have no value? I mean, who is going to praise gold in a place even the floor is full of gold and silver? Even the bricks of the house is made of gold and silver, as Muhammad said. What is the value of gold? Why I want to wear gold in my hand? Why a man he will wear a bracelet anyway? Remember, this is heaven. Here you see that those promises is just to fool those poor Arabian who they are desperately looking for better life. And Muhammad, he made the heaven is just another stage of life where there's nothing except what you wish for in this life: sex, food, gold, money. To the point he promised you he will be 10 times rich than any king in this earth, at least. But what richness we need in heaven if everything there is everlasting? If everything there is for free? Ah, I forgot. Not everything in heaven is for free. That's really not too much accurate. If you remember, there's a hadith where Muhammad, he said, in the heaven, there's a market, nothing you can buy in it. Let us see if we can find it.
I'm just trying to find the hadith. Give me a second. See here, they confirm that in heaven there's a market. You see this market? I supply Allah to bring you and I together in the market of paradise. He said, is there a market in paradise? What? They ask him, is there a market in paradise? He said, yes. The Messenger of Allah informed me that when people are of paradise enter it, they shall take their places according to the virtue of their deeds, which means there's levels, there's discrimination in the heaven. There's high, there's low, there's floors. Then permission would be granted to them to visit their Lord for the length of a Friday. Okay, what he's asking you about market, where is the answer? So you will see here Muhammad talking, and there's nothing. The guy, he asked you about the market. Where is the answer for the market? You read the whole hadith here, you will see there's nothing really about the market. What is the description? The question was about the market. Let us show you what the market have. The market of paradise. Hold on. You see this this website search engine is horrible. So you want to search for something to show you many things which is not needed. Let us see. Man. All right. Let us try this one. All right. Read carefully. Look, the Muslims, they added, I think because of my videos, the Muslims, they added this at the end. This is in you. This is in you. This was not there. Because the greed is da'if, because the weakness of Abdurrahman bin Ishaq, because this is horrible. See, this is in you. They added in their website. The Messenger of Allah said, in paradise, there is a market in which nothing is bought or sold except images of men and women. If a man like an image, he will enter it. Do you see it? But hold on. Where is the hadith I'm looking for? This is not exactly the one. Let me try again. Look at this. Indeed, in paradise, there is a market in which there is no buying nor selling except for images of men and women. So whenever a man desires an image, he enters it. Do you see it? The promotion of homosexuality in heaven. The image is for who? The image of man and women. Read carefully. Indeed, in paradise, there is what? There is a market. Let us make underlining so people who don't notice and see what we are talking about. This is paradise, and the paradise there's a market, so take a note, it's a market. Okay, there is no buying nor selling except, which means there's buying and selling, but for one product. Except what? Except of images. Okay, images of what? Of men and women. Who is the customer? The man. So whenever a man desires an image, he enters it.
Do you see it? For sure, the Muslim, they say that this is very embarrassing. So they, by the way, even though they want to say to you da'if, this is accepted for Muslims. This is why it's there. You see, the hadith which is rejected really, it's not there no more. They filter it. It's gone. The hadith which is there, because they can throw it away. When they say to you da'if, which means there's no, like, not too many reference of it, but it cannot be proven to be wrong. So indeed in paradise there's a market which there is no buying nor selling except images of men and women. So whenever a man desires an image, he enter it. This is Islam. They say to you science and it's garbage. Don't forget to subscribe, please. If you did not subscribe yet, subscribe. If you subscribe already, don't forget to unsubscribe, because this is Allah advice. When you subscribe to an infidel brother, Allah, he give you bad deed, like this, you know, you are bad now. But when you unsubscribe, Allah will double your deed. So you are going to win 2 deeds in the top of the, you lose the first one, which is bad, and Allah will give you 2. So let us make it simple. You give $1, Allah will give you $3. 1 is equal to the bad deed you did, and double deeds to the good deed. That's a good business. So if you're a Muslim, subscribe and then unsubscribe. By the way, you can stay the whole day doing that. Imagine by the end of the day how much deed you will get. And by the way, Muhammad as a scientist, he discovered many things. I mean, okay. As an example, we are talking about deeds. Cannot be found. Okay. Do you know that if you kill a lizard, Allah will give you extra deeds, because this Mr. Salamander, he tried to burn Prophet Abraham? All the animals in the jungle, they brought water to stop the fire which was trying to burn Abraham, except Salamander. And by the way, this is true. I was there. I saw even mosquitoes bring water. Cat, rats, even Mr. Pig, even Mr. Bean. Everybody was bringing water to stop the fire of Abraham except Mr. Salamander. So Allah, he ordered the Muslims to do jihad against Salamander. I'm not joking. In Islamic country, when they see a lizard, they have to kill him immediately, because especially if you can kill him from the first shot, because Allah will give you very special deeds. No, this is not da'if, this is Sahih Bukhari. And even if it's da'if, it's accepted still. What a big deal. Look what Muhammad, he said. The Messenger of Allah, he said, the one who killed the chameleon, at the first blow, such and such number of deeds, good deeds, will be awarded to him. Whoever kill him in second blow, such and such number of, I mean, why you don't mention how many deeds? Why you say such and such? I mean, what stupid is that? Okay, so there's Allah, you see, Allah, he reward you if you are a good shooter. So if you kill him from the first shot, you get, let's say, 1,000,000 deed. Second shot, 500,000 deed. Third shot, 250,000 deed. And this makes sense. All right. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? And you know, I agree, by the way, this is a very dangerous animal. the chameleon, I mean, man, very scary, brother and sisters. If you do not know how we look like, let me show you. Hold on, give me a second. He's very... Actually, I know a friend, he hired one of them to kill his mother-in-law. You know? Like a hitman, you know? I mean, he asked him to, like, can you do that? This chameleon, he said, oh, sure, this is easy. What are you talking about? Actually, you might see him right now next to your computer. Here we go. Very powerful. Look how powerful he is. Once I was in the street and I saw one of them is coming at me. I was running, he was running after me. I was running after me, running after me, running. And then he passed me. He was so fast. And then I found that he swallowed, he was chasing a mosquito. Very dangerous. I mean, he's evil too. I mean, don't we agree that the one who did not, I mean, okay, you tell me why he don't want the fire on Abraham to stop? This evil creature. Huh? You tell me. Can you show us hadith that says Muslim die, Abdul, transcend member of their family? I don't understand, Sharif, the question. Transcend for member of their family. I'm not sure what you mean. Any Abdul? We have a Skype open all this time and not even one Abdul, he texted us. Yeah, those animals are very dangerous, man. They eat mosquitoes. Actually, those are very helpful, useful. And if you have ones, or if you see them around your house, don't kill them. They will clean your yard from all the harmful insects. This is what they eat insect. And they will never do any harm to your kids. You can hold them with your hands. They don't do it. They don't bite you. They can't do nothing. They're just a stupid, you know, superstition religion. Do we have any Muslim? Okay, today we don't have too many people, I think, because the timing. Somebody sent me a message saying, Ustaz Insan die. Okay, my friend, we feel sorry for him, what we can do. We try to save him, but he's an idiot. You know, we don't praise something not, I mean, if Muslims, if a Christian prince died, they will make party, right? This is because they are following the evil God. We don't do that. For us, we feel sorry for him. We did I did my best to help him to see that Islam is stupid. He was greedy after money. He did not listen, and now he's dead. Huh? But we cannot make fun of a dead man. That's not. For me, I mean, I believe this guy is a poor man. You know, I don't know what was his purpose of what he did, but I believe that he had a good part of him, but the evil of the devil, you know, tempted him and deceived him. You see, every human being, unless he is the devil himself, like Muhammad, he have good in him, even the one who commit crimes, horrible crimes. The difference between someone we call a very bad criminal and someone he is not, that the criminal, he decided to oppress the good side of him and make the bad side take over. Because all of us, we have the bad and the good in the same time. And the wise of us is the one who controlled the bad side of us. All of us, we can be tempted by money, by anything. But doesn't mean I'm going to rob a bank. I can stop a woman and take her car. A car I wish to have. So I have to stop the bad side of me, which wishing me to have something, control that bad side, and let what is right happen. This poor man, his bad side, the evil side of him, took over. And now he belonged where he deserved. You know, I cry for no one. Once, you know, some people sometimes they argue with you about things. Let us say you have a member of a family, someone from your family you love very much, but he wouldn't believe. I'm not going to cry for him or her. This is what he wanted. This is his decision. You get what you deserve. Justice will be served. I will never feel bad to anyone. The only one should feel bad is the one who, you know, hurting himself. You hurt yourself, and you want me to be sorry for you? Not a choice. Pray, Muslim is in the eyes better than the beast man who don't pray. You know, Islamic propaganda is endless. When you say a child rape, but there's nothing it's called child rape in Islam. In Islam, you can rape. They call it marriage for a child. Look at this animal. I just found this picture. Look at this. I never saw such a thing. Mean. Wow. How he... Look at this color. He have two colors. The one... I think this is the one who tried to burn Abraham. I was wondering which one. We were targeting the wrong one. Look at him. This guy in the front, he is red because he have fire. In the middle, he have blue because he have nitrogen. So like he mixed the nitrogen with the oxygen, preparing it to be a very harmful fire. And then like, you know, takbir. And look, he have 5 fingers too. If Muhammad now sitting next to me, he will say he's a Jew. Actually, he did. Do you know that Muhammad, he claimed that lizards are Jews? Let me show you, hold on. Oh boy. They are Jews. Where is the hadith? Yeah. Let us see.
Sometimes you try to find a hate and take forever. Where is the thing? Let us see. Yeah, you know, the bad thing about the search engine, you have to put the exact sentence as it is in order to find that. But I will find it. We found a hadith about he made them rats. Let us try this. Here we go. We found it. We were in the army with Allah Messenger, and we got some lizard. I roasted one lizard and brought it to him, to the messenger. And he placed it before him, and he looked at the stick. He took a stick and he started counting the fingers. He then said, a group of the children of Israel was transformed into an animal of the land, and I do not know which animal it was. So he did not eat it, nor he forbid it. Can you believe it? This is religion, and this is a prophet. He counted the fingers of the lizard, and now he's thinking they are the Jews. This guy, he see the Jews in anything he see in his dish, in his face, in his mirror, whatever he see, anything he see, he think they are Jews. The rat, they are Jews. The lizard, they are Jews. The monkeys are Jews. The pigs are Jews, according to Muhammad. And yet the Muslim, they have scientific discovery. All right, I think we have enough for today. I start losing my voice. So I want to say thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon. The reason Patreon is good, because simply you will receive notification right away when you subscribe, and you don't have to donate. You know, some people, they ask me, do we have to donate? No, you don't have to. For sure, your support is very much appreciated. Sometimes people, they ask me, can they send donation by PayPal? Yes, you can, but not to me. Send it to Patreon. Patreon accepts PayPal. So anyway, subscribe to Patreon. You do not have to donate even a penny. Still, you are welcome, my friend. Our service is for everybody. The poor, the rich, the one who donate, the one who don't donate. This is not a business. This is a mission. So everybody is welcome. YouTube does not even make my video appear on my page. I look at my page, actually. I don't even find my video. You believe it or not? I establish live, and then I go to my page. I don't see it. So obviously they censor us, and they try to have us to have the most limited number of people to come and watch. So subscribe, make an account. It's very easy. And if you don't, you know, we have other options, which is Facebook. You can use it too. I post there before I go live in Facebook, and the admin, they can post you the page on Facebook. And we have minds.com,
I mean, the whole point is to communicate and to inform you when we are going to come live on air, because sometimes I do not know, like I cannot set up the time for tomorrow, because I don't know how tomorrow will bring, you know, if I will be there on time. I don't want to like say, okay, I will be here at 11 o'clock and then I'm not showing up. That will be an Arabian appointment, you know. You know, the Arab, they tell you, I will be there in 5 minutes. That means it's 5 days or 5 years, or they will never come. You know what I mean? So I'm an Arab, but I don't want to give you an Arabian promise. So anyway, join us in Patreon. And thank you again for those who support us in Patreon. We really appreciate your help. And if you have a questions, please don't send it to me in Patreon. You see, I stay here with you hours. How many hours yesterday I've been here? How many hours today? How many hours the day before? So there is no reason for you to send me email asking me a question about hadith. Here I can explain it. I can put it for you on the screen. I can give you a full answer. There, English is not my first language, which means typing answers is not really something fun for me. And I will not be able to explain it to you in text. So if you have a questions, you know, the Patreon is only to communicate by knowing when I'm going to be live. You can make a comment in my video there. You can send me email if it's something important. Like you have somebody, a family member, he's a Muslim, you need my help to talk to him in private, etc. That is more than welcome. All right? Because we are trying to limit the numbers of people who they are trying to email me, because that will be impossible to answer everybody email. I'm just one person. I cannot do that. So here, I spend all this time with you. Why don't give me the question when you are here? And for sure, even when we are here, we cannot answer all the questions. It's impossible. But we will take the most important one, and maybe the one we did not maybe mention before or speak about before. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord. Islam is made by a dummy for the dummies. Are you a dummy? I am not. If you are a dummy, believe in this madness. If you are a dummy, believe there's God who will give you women for sex. If God is holy, then his gift should be holy gift, not a pimp gift. God is holy, my friend. God, he is the sort of ethic. Not only he is ethical. So what kind of God? He is a sort of ethic. He promised me 80,000 little boys to do what? And they will not bleed. Or 72 women at least for sex. That is not God. That is the devil. You do not need to be genius. If a person comes to your house and knock at your door, he says, if you believe in me, I will give you 72 women for sex. Isn't it obvious that this is the devil? Even when God, he created Adam and Eve, he created one Adam and one Eve. Adam do not need hundreds of Eves. And Eve do not need hundreds of Adam. One man, one woman. More than enough. When a human being he seek the devil, he get what devil promise, and that is Islam. Thank you very much. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And see you soon again.